Hello everybody and welcome to the Shenaniderp Buildoff. I'm your host Chrono, and with me as always is my co-host, the Adult Diaper.
Hey guys, I am excited tonight because this is the first ever Shenaniderp Buildoff. There will be 2 players and no limitations.
Except for the time limit, of course.
Yeah, that's right. But these players will be trying to show off as many mods as possible and tech it in the 2.5 hour time limit.
And I can see the opening ceremonies are about to begin. In the blue field, representing Australia, the home of everything that wants to kill you, Westwood!
And in the red field, representing America, the country that introduced the world to the concept of supersize, Umbra Wolf 13!
Contestants, to your corners!
Now let's get on to the games. MF, start that timer.
The contestants will have 1 minute to get their inventory in order and decide what they want to build.
Now introducing the Honorable Ref, MF.
Yeah, I would like to thank everybody who's supporting me through this vigorous training just to press this one button for a timer, and especially my mom for supporting me all the way.
Thanks for those wise words.
Alright, and we now have 10 seconds to begin. Contestants, are you ready?
Of course.
Yep.
Here we go!
Go!
Looks like the contestants are just starting off, and we see Wes starting with some frames for some scaffolds.
That's an interesting choice there.
Yeah, looks like he might be going for the red power approach.
We got Umbra starting with some cobblestone and some marble. Interesting combination.
They might blend pretty well if you put it in a big build together.
We definitely have some red power going here.
Oh yeah.
Over on west side.
And as you can see, the audience up on the tower are pretty excited. And looks like Umbra is working on some sort of tower or something.
I don't know about you, but it looks like an entrance to a castle to me.
Yes, I can see that coming along, actually.
Yes.
Seems like he's starting on a second tower. And I have no idea what West is building. He could be going for really anything.
I'm not sure I recognize those blocks from red power.
I think those are the filters?
No, the filters are black. These are ejectors?
West, are those filters?
Block breakers.
Block breakers, ooh.
Looks like he might be going for maybe a cobblestone generator, or... That's my hypothesis.
This castle's definitely coming along pretty quick here, too.
Oh yeah,
This
it
looks
looks
like it's going to be a very interesting build.
Seems like he's got it planned out pretty well, too.
Yeah,
With these half slabs, they might mess with him.
these half slabs are definitely messing with him. But that's part of the challenge of the game.
Yeah, just quick surprise right when he joins. Oh god, half slabs.
While these contestants are building, I will go over the rules for the audience. Rules are, quite simply, do not build outside of your designated area. Do not damage anything outside of your designated area. And do not stop building until the time is up.
Our first sponsor is The Adult Diapers Adult Diapers. They come in a range of different colors, one size fits all. And poop while you play, no toilets for you. The Adult Diapers Adult Diapers. Slip yours on today.
Looks like we got some interesting choices here over here on the castle side. We have
looks like
glass on the
fine.
inside. That's going to definitely be an interesting choice.
Yeah, he may be used for lighting or something. He did say something about water towers, so maybe the towers are in the towers. I'm not exactly sure. It seems that West is actually building above the half slabs for his advantage, so he does not have to break them.
Well, he might also be planning to go underneath them at some point. I see an ender chest involved in here.
Oh, I see that also. This could be a big thing. He's using 2 mods now, I see, that I can see. This is
I'm not sure what it is, but it's definitely going to be interesting.
This is... I have no idea what he can be doing. I would think a regular chest would be fine, and I don't think you can push chests with pistons, but maybe frame motors if that thing's planning on moving, or...
Well, I definitely see frame motors involved.
Yeah, I saw them too. Maybe it'll be pushed, but remember, you cannot go outside of your boundaries, so...
Well, this might be something else that he's building, so...
Yeah.
I guess we'll see. Oh, we got some lighting involved in here, and we've got a hole. Interesting.
Looks like he's got this planned out pretty well. He's not taking any pauses to think.
Yeah, he's definitely had this plan to begin with.
But right now, as a little special, let's introduce our first guest commentator, Control Kaitil.
Hello.
Hello,
And
Control.
he will be commentating on the builds too for a while.
Yes. So simply put, this guy over here is building a machine thing. That guy over there is building a we have no idea what.
Yes, exactly.
In the beginning, I was going to guess a giant dick, but apparently I was wrong.
Well, you have a unique mind, Control. Actually, you have a teenage mind, Control.
That's some great
Well,
commentary up there.
69% of Americans do try to find something dirty in every sentence.
Oh, really? So maybe the block breakers are placed in an odd fashion where they would not dig down. So I don't think that this could be.
And they're pretty close to the border of the build area, so not sure where we're going with this.
I have some idea as to what he might be making, but it's too early to tell. It can literally be anything.
Yeah, and I don't think you can turn block breakers while they are moving. You can't rotate them at all.
And we have a bat box up here.
To power the frame motors. Or, wait, no.
Yeah, interesting choice. It's being connected by red power tubes.
Maybe he's going to be...
But I see the other side of the
I see
ender
blue
chest.
alloy cable.
Yes, there's blue alloy cable. I see he's putting that up now. But I also see the other ender chest that we were looking for earlier.
Yes, I see that also.
So it looks like he's doing it in a way that tubes just don't need to be involved.
Yeah. That is an impressive use of the ender chest, because usually people just use it if they need extra supplies or anything like that. So that is an impressive use of it inside of a machine.
And over here in the red field, we have a lot of glowstone going down.
It's interesting that he's using more vanilla things than you would expect.
Well, hey, you gotta always give props to the vanilla.
Yes.
True. I mean, without it, we wouldn't have Tech-It or anything to begin with. But the thing that's interesting here is the use of cobblestone.
Yes.
It's a risky choice.
It creates, cobblestone is hard to use, and generally you can only use it with stone, if anything. However, Tech-It, it has rarely been used with just because of its bad rep for being a terrible block.
It is actually one of the best blocks that you have too much of, that you always throw away, even though it's one of the most useful.
Yes.
I use it mostly for recycling.
However, those holes in the center of the 5, what we're going to assume will become pillars or towers, that's interesting.
He definitely has something planned. Although I cannot say what.
Whether or not... Yeah. Oh, and then we also see the marble, which is the ugly block of red power.
Yes.
I personally,
You don't really see.
I definitely don't think it's as ugly as cobblestone, but hey, you never know. There's plenty of good uses for the ugly block, so we're just gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah.
True.
And looks like we still got only building on the red field, and on the blue field, we have some red power
Solar panels.
Bluetricity solar panels. And he finally did remove some more half slabs, so he might be going below.
Well, I guess I kind of have a question how you're going to connect all those solar panels to your floating machine here without interfering with the engines. But of course, that's going to be something that gets revealed in the future.
Yes, it is. And I like how he's taking advantage of how red power machines and solar panels and battery boxes transmit power through each other.
Unlike IC2, where you need the wires.
Yes.
Yes, I always like that addition of red power.
And we still got building on this side.
Lots of building, lots of shell work.
And let's actually bring in control again to see what he's thinking right now.
Alright, so red power is an interesting thing. In the sense that it is the most complex of all of the mods, in every way you look at it. It's also considered the most balanced as a result. However, the way I'm looking at this here, I think that all these solar panels and bat boxes are temporary.
Maybe
really?
Transfer power.
This is the best way to just charge things as you need them.
Oh yes, he could be charging batteries and mass producing them through the ender chest, and it'll get pulled from the ender chest into those battery boxes on the machine.
Ah, that would explain the pneumatic tubing there.
Yes. That is a very, very unique design, and I'm actually liking that.
Definitely takes
I
care of the
personally have
remote
used
power
it
issue.
before while testing.
Yes. Seems like both players are prepared. I have not seen Umbra stop building for more than 5 seconds.
Yes, definitely.
It's like he has blueprints or graph paper set out for it or something.
Wow.
Still have no idea what the main overall design is going to be.
Not sure. It seems like it's going to be multiple storied, but the question is it going to go underground at all, or is it going to be all above? That's the...
Underground would be interesting with this, but still doable.
Yes.
Oh, and going to the overhead camera here, we can definitely see the different styles of build here. On the red field, we have this big building. But on the blue field, we have a relatively small machine.
Yeah.
Definitely two different build styles here. This is going to be difficult to judge. We have Control's Control, taking care of your Minecraft OCD one block at a time.
Yep.
Control Katil approves of this message.
And let's go check out... Oh, it looks like we have some Buildcraft elevators going up to the second floor.
Oh, those aren't Buildcraft. That's
Or Railcraft. Sorry, my bad.
And while you can climb them, you won't be powered unless you're in a cart.
Yes.
Now, of course, I'm not
So that
going
is,
to get into the cart because I want to stay way out of his way while he's building.
Yes. That is actually
In
a
fact,
pretty smart thing.
I'm going to be extremely careful and get out of here.
Yeah. Don't want to explode anything.
Well, we don't want to be interfering with the build-off.
Yes.
Of course, it's quite difficult because most of the building is going on inside of the castle. However, over on the blue field, we have what looks like a lot of geothermal generators.
Yes.
That is going to produce a significant amount of power.
Why not use HP solar arrays? But that might be his personal choice or a reason why he's doing it.
Well, if I remember correctly, and I may be wrong about this, a geothermal generator outputs 60 EU per tick. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 by 5. That is a lot of power going on right there.
Yes. It looks like we have something going on over on the red field, way over to the right. I think.
I see this.
Are those
I'm
launcher
not
tracks?
sure what we're building, but yes, that is a launcher track.
Oh, I think I know what's going on.
Oh, I see where he's going with this. The launcher tracks start there, and they come over here.
And then launch back and forth.
Yeah, it would appear so.
That is, that reminds me of Portal 2 and Portal 1. Just those little launchers.
Oh, the faith plates.
Yes.
I believe they were only in Portal 2.
Oh, okay. Well, that reminds me of that, and that actually gives him some points for that because that kind of strikes me at home. Because I am really into Portal 2.
Let's see if this works on his first shot. And it's a little far, but it works.
Yes.
And it looks like the cards have been working. That
is one of the best things I've seen in a while. I give him points for that.
And if I back off a second, they are not quite synchronized. But that might be intentional.
Yes. I'm thinking about getting into one of those.
I wouldn't just yet, because I have no idea how weight affects the carts. What?
Oh, and look at that.
Interesting.
What? That is a night. Oh, my.
That is definitely interesting.
It's like a carnival over here.
It is.
I'm really liking that. And over on the blue field, looks like we have some more intricate wiring, and I'm not exactly sure. He's actually adding another frame motor to move the back part of the machine back and forth. Or he may be moving one.
No, it looks like the two frame motors back here are to move forward, backwards, left, and right. And then the two frame motors up front are to move the head back and forth.
Okay.
Yes. But I noticed that he was having a little trouble with them before. So he might just be working on them, getting them working. Because I can see that one of the engines just turned, but it didn't go anywhere.
Yes, I can see that too. And I'm actually impressed with both contestants. This is going to be a close game, I can see.
Definitely going to be a close game.
And over on the red field, looks like he's doing some more aesthetics.
And it looks like he's building a third floor.
Yes, I'm not sure if he's going to have enough time. We're going on 1 hour and 18 minutes left.
Well, an hour and 18 minutes, that's still a very, very long time. Lots and lots can happen. I mean, in the first hour, he built this.
Yes.
Ooh, and I'm seeing iron doors there. And it looks like he's using the standard pressure plates to enter and exit. I love the use of the wooden pressure plates on the wooden platform and the stone pressure plates on the stone brick.
It still looks like we're still having some building and the wire mesh put down on the red field. So,
but on the blue field, we're starting a whole new project.
Oh, so he finished his first project and he's going on to the next.
It might be an addition to his first build, but we're definitely building something else right now.
Yes.
Well, it looks like
With
over
the-
on the red field we have something that's a little bit more bright and happy.
Yes.
Whereas on the blue field we got something that's a little bit more mechanized and a little bit dark.
More steampunk.
Yes, steampunk would be a good description.
And let's actually take a little bit of break from the commentary and let Control come in and say his opinion on the builds.
So, from what I've been seeing so far, we have, on the red side, I have no idea what. First I thought it was going to be an incredibly tall castle, and then it turned into this, and then it has mine carts.
Huh.
And then my barbecue turned into a mess.
Yes.
And then we have more stuff here. I somehow think these minecarts were inspired from what we were doing.
Maybe.
Perhaps. I can see some stuff inside through the windows, but not enough to make too much speculation.
Well, you can see if you go through the porch microblocks, you can see he's working on something big. It looks like.
Whatever it is, it shall be interesting.
Mossy stone
Yes.
brick is in use.
Yes.
Using unique blocks, I guess.
And then over here on this side, now that I've got a better view, and I'm getting phone messages, whatever, I don't know what to make of this structure. Storage, maybe.
There's a
Miscellaneous machine
boatload
room,
of
maybe.
generators underneath here.
Yes,
and I'm
I
seeing
can see
some
that
pneumatic
also.
tubes involved.
Well, that should be interesting.
And
As for this machine, I think our speculation was right. He's probably just has it there to show off, like, hey, I know some stuff about red power,
yes,
is my best guess.
I'm actually liking it.
I'm not seeing
the
anything
amount of
going
work
through
put
these
into it.
pneumatic tubes, though.
Yeah, maybe once the frame motors run out of power.
I would like to point out that the machine is off. Just
Oh.
saying.
Well,
Maybe.
the head is going side by side. That's all I'm seeing so far. But I'm not seeing any batteries going into it to power
Power
it.
the
I'm
frame
also
motors.
seeing these frame motors running in the back, but not doing anything.
Yes. I'm gonna go take a look over at the castle.
Ooh, something's going
and
on
I'm not
top.
sure what he's doing. What are these machines here?
They look like ejectors to me, but I can't say for 100% sure.
Oh, I might know what he's doing. He talked about this before when I was talking to him in Skype. A little surprise, maybe.
Oh, I think I might have an idea.
Remember, he was talking about. how the-
Yes, I do remember. I don't want to spoil it, so I'm not going to say.
Yeah. But hopefully it works well, and hopefully put some aesthetics on top of the castle, because it just flat top doesn't work very
Well,
well.
he might just be working on this little project right here before he starts into that, so.
And it looks like there is some movement over on the blue field. There's a lot of movement in the pipes. Looks like he's outputting blaze powder fairly
Yeah,
quickly.
there's definitely a lot going on. Woo, it's loud over here.
And it looks like he's cleaned it up some, put a floor in. He has... Oh, I see what he's doing. He has one for the chests and into... Actually, I don't see what he's doing.
Those are automated
is
crafting
complicated.
tables right there.
Yeah, so I wonder what he's crafting. Maybe he's abusing that glitch. The blaze powder will go over there, go into the crafting table, or the blaze rods will go over there and make blaze powder, maybe?
I don't know.
Looks like he's building up his towers here with microblocks so all of his solar panels get
I
powered.
see this. We have 20 minutes remaining on the timer. 20 minutes.
Looks like this is going to come down to the last seconds because they are still building and still working
They
hard
are.
on it.
I'm still not quite sure what I'm seeing over here on the blue field.
Me neither. I'm not sure what I'm seeing anywhere except for on the red field. there's more stuff that looks that kind of like more organized, I guess. But organization doesn't matter as long as the machine works.
Well, I'm not sure what I'm seeing here, but it definitely looks like it has potential.
It looks like he has. Are these mass? Oh, he has lines of recyclers set up for those mass
And
fabs.
check out in the back, we have some railcraft going on here.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing that. What are those?
I'm not 100% sure.
Let me check.
They're not doing
Advanced
anything right
unloader.
now.
An advanced unloader. So maybe you put something in that chest, or it goes into the advanced unloader and then relays it on
I don't know yet.
to. This is impressive. I'm really liking this. And I didn't even notice it until just now because he hidden it, and even in creative mode flying around I didn't notice it. So that shows like hiding the extra wiring pretty well. Now let's go check on the red field. And
We have a cannon.
Oh, we have cannons. This is
And Ref IMF is coming in to check it, make sure it doesn't violate any rules.
yeah.
Which, since he has not fired them off, I don't think it violates any rules.
Yeah. And explosions are allowed as long as they don't affect any terrain. So if you had them in water, but be wary. And these cannons do shoot pretty
Yes,
far.
and he's pointed straight out into just open territory here, so we're getting really close here. We're almost down to 16 minutes remaining.
Can you still not tell what's going on over there?
Well, I'm not seeing anything flow through these pipes just yet, so it is
Yeah.
quite difficult to actually determine unless I actually looked in there, and I don't want to.
And I just noticed that there are wooden pipes under the crafting tables, so they will be going from the crafting tables into these chests here as a final
And I
product.
see that there's already engines going, but there's nothing coming out of them.
So maybe there's not an input
Yeah, it
port
might just
yet?
be that the chests don't have anything in them.
And actually, this is a good time. MF reminded me while walking out. What do you think right now, MF?
Sorry. Well, I must say the competition is really getting close to an end. It's still hard to define who will possibly win because it's so close on what both are actually doing. It's actually starting to become really amazing.
Yeah.
You know, what do you think? I'm not really sure what's happening here because I didn't really check out much what's inside of the shed. And pretty much the same in on the blue field because I didn't see what's inside of the castle.
I'm seeing
Yeah.
distribution
lost
pipes
track
back
of it.
here.
Yeah, I saw those too.
And distribution pipes can kind of be used as sorting pipes depending on how they work.
Or how
Yeah,
you
how
use
you
them.
use them.
But this is definitely coming down to the line. Are you liking the creativity of the contestants?
I must say, I quite like what's around here, and I think it's going to be a tough choice in the
You
end.
haven't seen any major
Yeah.
rule violations, have you?
Nope, I was actually mostly looking at stuff like going beyond the limits, but this rule seems to be quite well respected, and other than that, I don't think there are any other rules.
Any other rules broken, like the explosions and
There's
stuff?
just really no other rules.
And control. Would you like to say your opinion?
Sure. First off, this is the best poetry ever.
Yes,
Deal
I
with
noticed
it.
that.
So, the castle. Jesus Christ, there's cannons now. When did that happen? I must have not been paying attention.
No.
Or just the chunks weren't loaded, not sure which. That's actually really cool. So, yeah.
That's your
I can say
vibrator.
that this castle thing is going well, but the roof needs more depth. It's still mostly this flat thing.
Well, with 9
Yeah.
minutes, 16 seconds remaining, I don't think there's much time for depth.
Yeah.
True. Okay, and over here I see No changes to the first machine that we saw.
Yeah, it doesn't.
So I'm not going to say anything about that one. However, over here, wow,
It's a lot
I
going
have no idea what's been going on here. It looks like a sorting machine, but at the same time, huh? This will be interesting. So yeah, it looks like a combination between a sorting machine, perhaps, and as you had probably stated earlier, the abuse EE to its fullest with nothing more than a few blaze rods.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a possibility.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking it's a possibility that the mining machine sends stuff through this ender chest into maybe this ender chest over here? No, that's not right, because that's not a wooden pipe.
And that's not on the same frequency
Well,
either.
that one over there is still just white, so it might not have been set.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. We
So-
have 1 minute 30 remaining. Repeat, 1 minute 30 remaining.
So get ready, and all the judges, be ready, and you can actually start looking around the builds now. All the judges, which is Control, MF, me, and Chrono. So you guys can start looking around and seeing what you like and what you don't like. There is a basement to the castle if you want to see that. It's in the middle area, and there is a behind part to the huts for West that is showing some railcraft.
Well,
being
the really
used.
important part is
So-
going to be the tours that the contestants take us through and explain
Yes.
exactly what everything's supposed to do in case we don't translate what we're seeing properly.
Yeah. But if there's any final touches you want to do it now. We're going up on the 30-second mark. So, be ready.
Yeah, we're down to 30 seconds
Again?
right now. So,
And again, I'd like to do one last sponsor. I'd like to thank Aaron is Ninja A. His link will be in the description of this video, for making all the art that you've seen on this video. He's a good friend of mine. Go to his channel and subscribe. There will be an annotation in the very beginning to the very end of the video in the top left, top
5
right,
seconds remaining.
or something like that. But yeah, here we
Time's
go.
up. Everybody put down what they're doing.
Everybody fly in the air and go to the contestants' podiums. So, West, what brought you to find the Shenaniderp server?
What brought me to find the server is the constant disappointment of all the other servers.
Just
With the restartings and,
yeah.
banned items.
Next, what are your main mods in Tekkit?
Main mods I use is Red Power 2, Buildcraft, and Industrial Craft.
Do you have any plans for the server if you succeed today?
Okay, if I succeed today, I plan on finishing my house, finally, because I've never been able to finish it on a Tekkit server.
Because of all the restarts.
Yes.
What got you started in Minecraft in general?
What got me started was my friend's input of the game, and mostly my brother.
Would you be willing to give us a heads up on what you're going to build today?
Keep the audience guessing and interested. I don't want to tell them.
Okay. Thanks for your time.
I think I'll start off with my boring machine. The first thing you saw
Yes.
me build. Okay, first of all, it's not a cold gen. Okay, so what's meant to happen is this head moves side to side, and every time it does move to one side to the other, the block breakers tick, so that way it breaks the blocks in front of it. And then after that's broken, down here I am, pushes the whole quarry forwards, and then it recycles the whole.
Now,
thing
every
again.
now and then I see those engines spinning. Are they just not working right now, or are they intentionally broken?
They're not working. I spent about 20 minutes looking about what I did wrong. It's probably just a misplaced block somewhere on the frames here, which is stuffing it up. But I can't find the problem right now, and all the what's the word I'm looking for? Panic of not getting my work done, I decided just to leave it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole thing normally walks forward.
Okay. If you could actually get this working someday on if you do win, if the judges prefer you over Umbra, I would like to see this working, and even if you don't make it, I'd like to see it working one day.
I mean, I've actually made 2 of them on a test world before I started here, and I actually had torch placing thing, so every time it moves forwards, it places a torch down underneath.
Yeah.
But I didn't get to incorporate that either.
Okay.
But right now, this big box here on the back, that's my version of a teleporting electricity power. Because what it does here is this filters in and out empty batteries, fills them up and puts them back in the ender chest. And then this box takes the full batteries out, puts it in the battery box, and that powers the whole quarry. So it's just a teleportation.
Speaking of filtering, why don't you turn it on and let us see it in action?
Does that have batteries in it? Yeah. And I'm getting lots of lag. It's not flicking the lever.
Oh, it's going on my side.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. It went through, and let's see if it's in the battery box. It's in the battery box.
Oh my god. Is it working?
I'm not seeing anything coming through on this side, but you already have that off, so...
Yeah.
Maybe... Hang on.
Oops. That's not a place to block.
Oh, I get it. There's not enough power in the battery box. You gotta give it a little kickstart, so I gotta put a battery inside the battery box to get it started off.
Dang, how many blocks do I have on me? Okay, there. I'm on a blank space now.
Hang on.
I'm trying to access the thing, and I keep on placing down random micro blocks from that explosion up on the 3rd contestant.
Yeah, hang on.
Okay.
There you go. Now, next one should come in any minute. There we go.
Oh, yes, the next one did come in.
Yep, and then it's pulled out. Yeah, I just had to kickstart it by putting a little bit of power in there.
Yeah, Chrono, it's working now. You can look at it. And I'd like only the judges to be out. Dino, can you please get back to the middle area? Thank you. You guys can stay. You guys can go around the middle area, but don't go inside the contestants' areas. And that is working now, so it is an automatic charging station.
Yep.
And
oh.
What were you saying?
Anyway, just gonna say, down here is all the circuitry. I could put this on the quarry itself, but I decided not to, just so it's easier to look at, and simply so if this was inside a house or something, you can just easily turn it off, so the quarry won't get powered. You don't have to go running.
Yeah, I can definitely understand the use of the wireless redstone there.
Yeah. For another project, I only spent a little bit of time on this because I thought it was a neat idea. And I noticed you guys saying only a couple of the generators were actually filling up. I don't know why that is. They should all be. Yeah, they are all. Anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't look like your timer's spinning fast enough to output cells to this many generators.
Oh yeah, every time it ticks, it gets rid of 8 cells. So that was just to save a bit of lag and all that, so it doesn't spin as fast.
Mm-hmm.
So if it was in real production, you would have it outputting more.
Yeah. I mean, if this was on a server, it'd be probably much bigger as well. Depending on, I haven't actually tested its limits, but it probably would be.
Okay, and what are these 3 things out here? Me and Chrono have been trying to think what that could be.
Yeah, we've been guessing here, but...
So what is this, Wes?
Okay, so what happens is, you come in the middle room.
Okay.
Basically, blaze rods get created here. And then they go into the what do you call it, mace raiders. Get mace raided. Use that, basically that glitch where it doubles the amount of thing.
Yeah.
And then they get sent back into the chest here to create more, and then all the excess after it's all done gets. Oh, gotta work out my system here. Gets put into recyclers.
And then the recyclers go to a mass fab.
Sorry, I mean Oh, I can't work out my system. The generators here get basically what do we call it? The excess blaze rods.
Yes.
So then that's always powering the mass. That's powering like the mass fabricator, the recyclers, the macerators, everything.
Okay, so it's pretty much a automatic system for creating power and using that power to make more power.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then after that, all the excess gets sent over here, or behind the base, into the chest cart. Into the recyclers, which gets sent to the chest cart, which gets sent down the line here to the mass fabricators.
Oh, okay. I'm not seeing any go through. Is that because there's no excess blaze rods?
Well, there was actually a bit of a glitch here. I kind of noticed. It could be lag, but the advanced loader and all that, I couldn't set up all the. Yeah, I couldn't set the amount and all that without restarting, so I just decided to leave it like that. So this bit's not working, but that's because of lag, I'm guessing. Okay.
Maybe you should have used regular unloaders or something like that?
Probably. I mean, in my test world this worked, but here it's just restarting every time, so I probably should have changed it, but that would have took more time.
Yeah, and with the time limit, you gotta get as much done as possible. And what is going on over here? What is this block here? The one that's being... oh, it's a retriever.
Where are you looking at?
I was looking right here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's retriever.
Okay, and okay, I see what it does. And what is going on in the last building?
The last building is the supply room, basically. So all the UU matter gets turned into items, which then gets filtered out into the chests.
Oh, okay. Oh, with the different crafting recipes with the UU matter to make ice, water blocks, and all those kind of blocks? Because if you put UU matter in the crafting table?
Yeah.
Okay. I like this design. What are you thinking, Verna?
I'm thinking it would be better on points if it actually worked. It's a creative build, but it doesn't seem to be running.
Oh, it takes a while for the blaze rods to get up to... It takes about a few hours or something for the blaze rods to
You
get
yourself said that this part, the railcraft part, wasn't working.
Oh yeah, the railcraft bit wasn't working. That's because I can't seem to change these bits inside of the advanced loader. It won't change, it'll just keep restarting it. That shouldn't happen.
Okay. So, Umbra, what brought you to find the Shenaniderp server?
Well, you know, knowing you just kind of brought me into it just a little bit. So, Tekkit always is good, so always looking for a fun Tekkit server to play on.
What are your main mods in Tekkit?
I use the mods that everyone else neglects. I'm more of the Railcraft, Red Power, although I am good with all mods, including Industrial Craft and Equivalent Exchange.
Do you have any plans for the server if you succeed today?
No one goes into a fight unprepared, so I will know I'd pretty much base everything off what I feel like doing that day on Tekkit.
And what got you started on Minecraft?
Back in 1.2, I think I came on beta. Just the game looked fun. I always love just drawing and then building out whatever my mind feels like.
Doesn't everyone? And would you be willing on giving us a heads up on what you're going to be building today?
Yes. I'm going to probably be building a bunch of some water towers with a nice little castle. Have a bunch of railcraft mixed in. It'll be awesome. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, thanks for talking.
No problem. From the beginning, let's start off with minecarts. just being minecarts. And someone already hit one out of the air, didn't they? Oh, no, it's there. Never mind. Easy launch trails, awesome railcraft, basic.
Yeah.
And I discovered this a while ago. Just put a launcher track down, power it, place minecarts on, and you have levitating minecarts.
Can you get in them?
I do not believe. Oh, yes, you can.
It appears to
Kinda.
break it, so.
Except you knock them off. Yes.
Alrighty. Well, it was a cool idea, but.
Unfortunately.
We can't count
No.
that against you though, because they were not meant for people to be in them.
Then we have a small little gazebo set up for a charging station.
Yeah, I saw that.
Look in
That's
there.
a nice way to hide one. That's pretty impressive.
Nice.
Very nice.
And then to the main actual castle itself.
Where'd you go?
Just, I always love building this design. It's just so fluent.
Mm-hmm.
Now make your way in, and I'll show you this first. Now, these are almost my signature blocks. They're, I call them water towers, which I mentioned earlier in the interview.
Yes.
It's just a battery box surrounded by 4 water mills, and it goes up, how many do I have here? 4, 8, 12, 16. 16 water mills, plus I have a full low voltage solar array mesh setup atop.
That produces
Nice.
a lot of power for the first bat box, but that power doesn't really continue downward since the bat box can only output 64 EU per tick.
They all actually fill up.
Well, yes, they all do.
They're all
but
sequenced together.
they're all in line. So you're not
Yes.
getting your full potential out of your low voltage solar arrays.
Oh yeah, because the
It's the only way the water mills will actually set themselves to work.
Right, I'm
correctly.
just saying you're not using the full potential of your solar arrays.
Of the
Yes.
solar arrays, yes, I understand that.
But still, you are getting a lot of power because there's 5 of them. But yeah, I see what Chrono means by how there's too much power going into the bat box, and although it's low voltage, that a bat box can't put out enough power. That it can't put out the same amount of power that's
It
going
can't
into it.
output enough power to make the input power really worth it.
Yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah.
understand.
Okay. Now to the next thing.
Mark III Power Flower, just hidden behind some glass in the middle. There's nothing in there. I did not decide to make anything, since not
Yeah, it
necessary.
looks fairly decorative. You're missing a block
That may have just... Wait, where?
up here.
Those things glitch out so much when you're placing
Yeah,
these.
yeah.
Back here, simple transportation tablet, tools repair chest, talisman repair.
Okay.
Creative.
And I didn't have enough time to actually put in all of the basic tier 1 machines or any of that jazz.
But it isn't about making machines here because you can just spawn them in. So, in the actual world, you would have them here.
Let me send this down so you guys can see it. 1 second. Oh, watch out. And I broke that block again, didn't I? Meh. Somehow I broke a block that should not be here. Or should be here. I'm confused. But, normally, with the block where I am, this is going to just be a small little elevator track that will just bring you straight up and straight down. Do not know how that broke.
Okay, what block is it?
It was just any block. It's just to prevent the minecart from overshooting itself through the elevator track into this block.
Okay, move. Okay. Will it work now?
Yeah.
Nice. That is creative and...
Nope.
What happened?
Just drilled in the west.
Oh. That I like that. That is a unique design. I haven't seen that
Okay.
done before.
Interesting.
And this would normally be a a more of a homestead type thing with just bedrooms and a commons area, but I was never actually just had the time to build it.
Yeah.
2.5 hours goes by a lot quicker than you think.
Yeah.
It went
It felt like forever to the commentators.
it went by pretty quick for me. A lot quicker than I expected it to go. considering I was not building.
Before I knew it, it was 5 minutes, but then I think back and I'm like, that was actually pretty dang long. But then for the people building, they're probably like, oh crap, build, oh god, 10 minutes.
Yes, well, here you just said add some more depth. I just put some mini turrets with cannons on top.
Yeah.
Implemented the Coca-Cola oven system. Normally I'd have it be fully automatic with a small power flower providing these with coal. And then the charcoal produced from these going straight to the blast furnace to be producing steel. But it
Right, and that does take a long time to set up.
Yes.
I know that from my own experience.
Railcraft takes me quite a while, and I'm going to go down to the basement floor before I show you my final thing up there.
I was going to say, I want to know what the crap you're doing up there.
As soon as everyone's down, I'll get to talking. Nope. Well, here I just have a relatively simple railcraft sorting machine.
Haha!
I did not actually run it yet, so all the chests are still empty. If you would like me to run a quick one, I will be able to if you want.
Yes, do it.
I need to give me some blocks. Cobblestone, I guess. Okay, just random blocks. And chest cart. And this should take them in, I believe. Is it working today?
Yeah, it's loading
Where
items.
were you standing there?
Okay. Yeah, I'd watch out. It'll go the opposite direction, though, so shouldn't be too bad. And there we go. And it's... what's it putting in this time? Is it putting in anything? It should be. Oh. Oh, God. I do not have the setup correctly today, do I? I have the wrong loaders.
Oh, and we can see the
God,
redstone engines running at full tilt now. They all synchronized.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. I set this up incorrectly. Pressure got to me.
What?
This actually should be taking... these rails should be on the side. Instead of... I have advanced item item loaders instead of regular.
Oh, it looks like a common problem.
That was not smart of me. I should have ran this before.
But it does work.
It would work if I had used the correct block.
Okay. So that is a common problem between you, so that won't be counted against you as long as we have proof that it would work.
And Railcraft just sometimes does derpy things.
Yeah.
And then these glass fiber cable over here would also just be running to the tier 1 machines as well.
Yeah, because the tier 1 are like right above here.
Yes.
Okay, so what's that top thing?
Yes. Explain.
This was just for the funniness of having...
Okay, one at a time up the ladder.
At the very end, you said just touch some things up, so... Again, using the world's most expensive ladders.
Yes.
Known as elevator tracks. Oh, dear. I decided to do something a little dark. Just a little funny, though. If you want to look at that.
Yes.
Good little world.
Duh.
Isn't there a teleporter in there or something, though?
I took it out because I didn't have enough time to finish it.
Suicide. Oh,
And
don't do it.
I think this is how I'm gonna end it off.
No.
Hopefully I die. And I didn't die. Okay, whatever. Now I die.
And the votes are in. We have a tie between Umbra and West. That means that the voting had to go to the audience. And the audience has decided the winner is Umbra Wolf 13. And West. Good show there, West. We had a great competition there. Both sides had amazing builds. Few little glitches here, but if they actually worked, they both would be just absolutely astounding. It was quite a difficult decision. Obviously, we had to go to the audience to do it. But West, we do have a consolation prize for you. you get, as second place, also a spot on the server.
Woohoo. Okay. Well,
Amazing.
Alright, so everybody is on the server and everybody wins, which works perfectly because goddamn those were difficult type to decide. So that ends it for this, the first ever Shenaniderp Buildoff. We have our winner, we have our loser, but you know what? It's all good. Everybody wins now. So, good night, and remember, keep playing the game and have fun.